Alright, that was weird. Yeah, Steam decided. Or not Steam. OBS decided, oh, I just don't want to... I'm just going to cut you off early. It's weird. Yes, I like to save, because you never know. If it happens again, I might just have to not stream today. Just how it is. Okay. Oh, let's go through. I got a key, so it's definitely to one of those. Definitely to one of these. Is it this one? Huh? Key doesn't fit. There we go. It's a book. Is this a journal? It's like it's blank. Not much. Wait. There's a slip of paper in here. This. Oh no. Dot. 2 dots. 3 dots. Okay, so it's cyan, red, blue, yellow, purple, black, cyan, green, black. Black, blue, yellow. Cyan, green, black, purple, yellow. Gotcha. Up we go! Alright, let us look at this thing again. And now, the actual combination is cylinder. Hourglass. Star, star. Diamond. Give me that other key. Alright, there we go. Good job. Grab that key. There we go. There we go. Another suit. But why though? Maybe it's so small and cute. Maybe it's for a kid? But why would we have that though? Would it be for Quark then? Alright, let's see if we can hook up that. Yeah, let's see if we can hook up the thing. The laptop. Alright, let's just connect these and... Hey, it says something. Inspecting protective suit. System is still operating diagnostic mode. Full range of scan not possible. Small suit supposed to be used for calibration. Okay. Touch screen to begin the inspection. Alright. What do you mean you need to stand it on there? Okay. Please place in staying position in the designated location. But what? Is there nothing to prop it up in? Am I gonna have to put the rabbit in there? The store's bolted shut. Looks like it. How nonchalant that the door one we came through let us in and we all went way out of the room. So if we did decompress the room, we still couldn't go outside. That's right. It's a dead end. Oh, that's what I was trying to tell you. Let's say it was going to be easy before we got here. Think about it. There's no way in hell Zero Seeker would let us out that easy. Otherwise, what's the point in all of this? Damn. I was getting all hopeful. This sucks. Hey, Clover, what are you doing? Going upstairs and taking this stupid thing off. It's not like you need it, right? It's hot and uncomfortable. I'm out of here. Oh, there she is. What the hell was that noise? I don't know. I got a bad feeling about this. Got a bad feeling about that. Preparation complete. Now beginning decompression. 3, 2, 1. What the fuck? Why did that happen? Hell if I know. Why are you asking me? We need to get out of here now. Come on. Shit, it won't budge. Just use the paddle, remember, like you did? You get us here? Okay, give it a shot. Pressure differential is too great to open the door. Shit, damn. We're gonna have to equalize pressure before we get it open. Jesus Christ. Got big. Must be the difference in pressure. You ever take an unopened bag of chips to the top of the mountain or something? It gets all puffed up like it's gonna pop? Same sort of thing. Be about to pop. Should be the pressurization. Hit it. Right. Sufficient power. Please draw additional power. Well, that's that. Damn it. What the hell are you doing? That's decompression. It's not going to do us any good now. Wonder if... Poke. Well. Pop, don't worry. I think that was the point. See? There was something inside. This is a doll? It's inside the other Zero Junior. Oh, goody. Look at that. It's pissing me off. Well, don't like it either, but we don't really have a choice, do we? It's here. It's probably part of one of these puzzles. At least I can help us out of this room. Just leave it. We can come back to it later. Oh, look at that. Perfect fit. Hey, we're not here to play dolls. Put that damn thing down. And... I know. Well, I think you bent the metal plate over there. Want to take a look? Which plate got bent? I'm not seeing a bent plate. Hey, plate's rallying. Maybe we get these off now. Give me a hand. Fine. Something here. The other one, the purple one. Probably some weird machine. This is laser better. Okay. Alright, whatever. Come on, let's look it up. Okay, so. We have red. Okay. Is there anything else in here I could use? Not really. You somehow get this thing. Going. Because that's just going to go up and around. Purple cable fitting, yeah. Unless... The cable's red, but it's going up it's going upstairs. What's wrong? Needle's all the way to the left. Pressure's here at 0. He's running a vacuum. Yeah, about the size of it. Without these suits, we'd be toast. Any more pieces that I'm just missing? Maybe, there we go. Yep, I was just an idiot. That's all. Happens all the time, guys. I need to connect to this one. Gotcha, I understand this now. There we go. We're done. What's that? Maybe the pressurization's starting up. We should have enough power now. Good, maybe we can get out of here. Maybe. Alright, press it. On it. Depressurization complete. 3, 2, 1. Back to normal. Crisis averted. Look, Neil's back to normal. Thank goodness. Looks like we did it. Hey, Clover? Yeah? Thanks for the help. We gotta do this again. No, some of this some of this moved, didn't it? Alright, so red to orange. Red to orange. Yellow to green. I did it again. Yeah, let's just get the hard ones out of the way then. Okay, that just won't work. Yeah, that doesn't work either. Wait, so red to orange, yellow to green, white to blue. Red to orange, yellow to green. Ah, crap. Where's that black? Ah, it's hard to tell. Did they change colors or something on me? I did not. So something changed. Supposed to go do the reverse? Is that what I'm supposed to do? No. What changed? I only had the one thing going on. Menu archives. Outside. Oh no, I don't have the inside. I don't have inside notes. I am missing an entire thing. That's not gonna help me. I might be stuck. So they say, wearing a protective suit. Hey, Clover! Clover, can you hear me? You don't need to yell. Huh? I was supposed to have radio. We should have realized our house. We have been able to talk to each other after we put them on. It's the excitement of the moment and everything. Looks like you guys are locked in there. Try to open the door, but it won't budge. What should I do? Can you look around and see if there's anything useful? You mean over here? Yeah. Clover, is there anything in that box? Nope. Inside that locker? Sorry. Nothing in there that can help us. Under that machine. Here? Yeah. Yeah, I see it. Pick it up. Okay. It says, hey, what is it? Piece of paper. Okay. Not the same. What of? How do I explain this? So these colored circles. Okay. Bring it over here and just let me see it. Perfect. Inside. There we go. Jesus. Okay. White to purple. Yellow to red. Cyan to green. There we go. I'm about to panic. I was like, did I get soft locked in here? Alright, so white to purple. So yellow's out of the equation, dark blue's out of the equation. So do that just to give myself more room. White to purple. Oh, yellow to red. Oh, okay. Yellow to red. Yellow to red, cyan to green. There we go. Alright. What's going on? Did you guys lock it? Yeah, looks like it. Hold on. Opening it now. Alright, we're almost done. Welcome back. Glad you're okay. Thank you. We would have been toast without you. Oh, that's okay, but you don't need to thank me. Oh my god. My friend, it's just dunking on that 999 is better on the DS, and it is. The final puzzle is a lot different than it is on the PC version. We take these off now? Yeah, I think so. I mean, we unlocked the door to the decompression chamber, right? Yeah, no, we keep the damn things on. Off they go. I want to keep them on. Ah. Feels much better. Clover, you're drenched in sweat. Hey, you're not thinking creepy stuff, are you? Of course not. Just put them back on. Put them back in the locker. Okay, you better not, like, smell me or something, Sigma. I don't fed you to suggest such a thing. Anyways. Finally getting to this. Should I put the dress-up Zero Jitter doll here? Not even Quark size. Remember the right side. Okay, let's give this a shot. Uh-oh. I need instructions on that again. Huh. Pattern of the display is the same as the pattern on the stomach of the stuffed animal or the protector stick. Click it to scan the patterns of the device and read the colors of the pattern. Once you have that, enter the 3 numbers on the right side of the screen and press check. Oh my. Where would I even get the numbers for this? Personal chart? No. Paper, color, picture. Cyan. There's red. Green. Black. Blue. Purple. Gold. Okay. I feel like I'm missing an entire note here. Unless I'm supposed to put a number on these. This one's not explained well. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where to begin with this. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck on this one. Oh my. Okay. That's what it means. If I click on this in that order, it should make a number. It's okay. Gold, that would be 2. And 623. Creates a line. Oh, I'm an idiot. Hey, the color change, you're right. Oh, that's the escape one. Sun. Moon. Moon. Tell you the passage upon the AV room in the infirmary. Yeah. So I'd open that safe. Well, I might as well solve this one then. Green magenta, which is 1. Green magenta, which is 1. And I wrote down the color wrong. It's cyan. Did I solve it? Looks like it. I mean, the color changed and everything. Cyan, blue. Okay. Still sun. But this time it's a little closer to the star. And sun. This one's different. Think it'll open the safe too? Yeah, no harm remembering it. Yep. We're done. Screw this puzzle. I gotta go downstairs. Black flag on the last lap. Where is it? No, I did it wrong. It's upstairs. Sorry, going back up. Where is that safe? There you are. Alright, first things first, let's get that gold file. Star and sun. Get that gold file. Haven't read a single one yet. Because it might have spoilies for what we haven't achieved yet. So, sun, half moon, half moon. We're done. Crescent moon, whatever you want to call it. Phew, looks like that. Ooh, what we got here? Stuff. Map, okay. Yep, we got a map. This looks like Ambidex room. Yep. Moon keys. You're solo. Take it. See a memory card. But where? Wonder what's on it. Well, we find something to stick to. We won't be finding out anytime soon. We'll figure that out later. Alright, the key. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't know where we're going to be using that memory card, but hey, we're out. We're safe. Screw this place. Alright, so this is another warehouse. Greetings, Kev. How are you doing? I did not enjoy this puzzle. Out of all the puzzles I've been through, I think this one was probably the more frustrating one. Because I just did not understand the final bit to it. It's another warehouse?
Looks just like the one on the last floor.
There's even a big old door in the same spot where the number 9 door is in the other warehouse.
True, but it's rusted over. I don't think there's opening anytime soon.
No lever to open it anyway. I can see.
Well, shoot. Couldn't possibly open that with our bare hands.
Duh. How much do you think that thing weighs?
You'd have about as much luck trying to lift a pickup truck, even if it was unlocked.
It is so long, and I'm what? Just over 20 hours in this? Yeah, just over 20 hours in this. I've gotten one actual ending, and I feel like it's overstaying its welcome. Like, I was thinking I might be able to finish this in two sessions, like for everything everywhere I've been through. But I still have all this. Like, it's gonna take me at least 2 more sessions, at a minimum, to get through all this. Still have this path to go through and all these 2 quick ends. How did I unlock this? So, let's see here. Actually, there was no, you just have to find the right path. You just gotta betray? Yeah. This actually was one of the endings that you didn't need to solve anything to get to. It's the only ending I've got, and I'm still hamstrung on all these. No, I mean, there could be a separate Dio ending. For all I know. It's either a dead end, or I don't have enough information to pass. Like here, I don't know the password to unlock the computer. Over here, who planted the bomb? I know Dio planted the bombs, but the game hasn't recognized that I know that Dio planted the bombs. Right here, 5 minutes of life left. Don't know how I'm going to solve that for now. Not who planted the bomb. Right here. There isn't enough antiviral medication. I know there's a machine that might be able to duplicate it, but we don't have the information to confirm it yet. So, we're just going down each path until we can no longer continue. That's how I'm doing it. So, it looks like going to be a game over at either of these ends. About as much luck trying to lift a pickup truck even if it was unlocked.
I want to know what those are.
Those white doors?
Yeah. The chromatic doors?
Yeah, seems like it. I mean, look at this.
We just
It's
have
one
to
of
make
those
white,
things
that's
that
all.
says lock.
Yeah, just like the ones next to the other chromatic doors.
So you're saying all the chromatic doors for the next round are white?
Yeah, they were different colors before, but
Guess things have changed for this round.
Before we can discuss the doors any further, familiar robotic voice cracked over the speakers. And it doesn't matter what path you take, Dio is always going to be that one to start the next ambidex room. Because of course he is.
45 minutes remain.
Complete asshole.
one of
What?
the other teams opened the gate early.
What in the hell they do that for? We haven't even started back yet.
Favorite character so far? I have to say, I would have to go with either Fi or Luna as my favorite characters. Like, I like Clover because, you know, she's a returning character to the cast. But I feel like they dumbed her down just a little bit. It's weird. And I had higher hopes for Alice. Just didn't live up to my expectations of seeing her at the end of the first game and having her come here.
Never mind, White. We just need to get back up there pronto. I'm worried about Quark. We need to hook up with
And
Alice and
Dio's on the bottom of the list.
Let's go.
Come. He has screwed me over at every turn possible. I know he's on a mission, but my god. She really is. It's like, I want to ally with her, but she betrays me. I betray her, she allies me, she slaps me. And only me and Fi. No one else, she don't slap, she don't engage in fisticuffs with anybody else. Turn to Floor A warehouse to only find 2 people waiting for us. Okay, who'd gone through the red door? And Dio, who'd gone through the green door?
Where's Quark?
We took him to the infirmary. At the moment, Alice, Fi, and Luna are looking after him.
Is he all right?
I don't know if I would describe him as all right, but apparently his condition has not worsened, if that's what you mean. He is still resting. However, we...
Good. I'm going to the infirmary.
Tenmyoji, please, wait!
Tenmyoji ignored Kay and took off at a run through the yellow door.
Oh dear, he's gone. There was something I needed to tell him.
Well, it's not like it matters. The girls will just tell him when he gets there. He ought to calm down once he's seen the kid.
Clover and I looked at each other, eyebrows raised. What did you mean?
What are they going to tell him?
Well, you see...
Yeah, that's the thing. You do have to betray people to get certain knowledge. The fact that you're one of those people that can, you know, bring that knowledge with you is very important. I don't like being the asshole. Like, I don't like betraying Luna in one of my paths, but I had to. It gave me a nice clue. But I don't have enough information to utilize that clue just yet. What?
You found virus medicine in the laboratory?
Oh yeah, she hated me. Yeah, and if you noticed, other people betray her, but she don't slap them. She slapped Fi and I.
Yes, unfortunately, we found only a single vial.
We got a single vial. Then we can cure Quark's Radical 6.
So it would seem.
Well, I guess we should head over to the firm and see how he's doing. Come on,
right
let's go.
behind you.
So who has the Radical 6 here?
It might take some time for him to recover fully, but the worst is
So
over.
you already administered it. Luna's voice was quiet as she stepped back from Quark. She held an injection gun with an empty vial. Delicately, she placed it back in the cabinet. Quark had been laid out in a crude cot and was still sound asleep. Go for it. His breathing was even and his expression was peaceful. He looked like any other child, sleeping soundly after a long day of whatever it is children do to amuse themselves. Any trace of the insanity he'd shown earlier was nowhere to be found.
Is he really going to be okay?
Yes, we analyzed the vial and confirmed that it was definitely Excelavir. Now that I've administered it,
Well, at least we
The
know that.
Excelavir should eradicate the virus completely given enough time, right?
yes, that should be the case.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, what a relief.
Yeah. Yeah, like, in certain paths, when I betray someone, everybody else, like, goes chaotic, or sometimes I would betray someone, everybody else chose ally, making me just even bigger asshole. Yeah, it's weird that, yeah, and Clover, when she betrays Tenmyoji, she's just like, hey, you're just an old man. She's just like, bitch, you should know this! Yeah! It's weird! Everybody has a problem when you do it. Everybody has a problem when you do it.
Things are looking pretty sketchy there for a while, that's for sure.
I get it, you're the main character, and the game's trying to say, don't be an asshole, but still, come on now. I say, Alice, slap everybody else, please. Don't just slap Fi and I because we betrayed you. If someone else betrays you, slap you. Also, your outfit is ridiculous. Both of your outfits are ridiculous. I felt some of the tension disappear from my shoulders and I let out a breath I hadn't realized I've been holding. Like, if it was one of them that had a ridiculous outfit, it'd be fine. It'd just be a callback to Lotus. But no, both of them. It's like Clover had been hanging out with Lotus one time too many. We weren't out of the woods yet, but at least Quark was safe.
Ooh.
Tenmyoji let out a long, shaky sigh and lowered himself onto one of the empty beds. Now, the issue being is, there is going to be an ending with Quark, but this is the first time we've actually successfully cured Quark. I don't think I'm going to get an ending with him on this path, though. He rubbed his hands wearily across his face, and I thought I saw a glint of tears.
Alice, you and Kay, I don't know what to say other than thanks. You saved his life. I don't know the words to tell you how much that means to me.
Yes! Yes, when it came to one of the levers, he just went with every innuendo known to man. It was just like, oh my god, bro, calm down. Oh my god. Keep it in your pants. Like, I don't mind his cat quirks, but, you know, being a massive pervert, that's just weird.
Oh, please. It was nothing, really. We just happened to be the ones who went through the red door.
Where is Kay? He's not in here.
He's still in the warehouse. Dio and Kay stayed behind.
They went there to wait for you guys while we came back here. We figured someone should explain what was going on so you wouldn't come back to an empty warehouse.
So Dio and Kay were the ones who opened the AB gates.
Not both of them. There was only one door open.
Ah, yes, you know, when Clover loses all hope of her brother, she goes, you know, into a psychotic, episode and kills everybody. You got Ace going Ace being, you know, evil, killing everybody. Yep. Got that nice little hint that June getting sick every time is she's not getting sick. She's burning up because she's being incinerated in the past because you went the wrong path. Good times.
Well, we should get back and tell them how Quark's doing. Kay will want to know at least.
Yeah, you're right. I nodded and headed back towards the other side of the room. I was nearly there when Tomoyuji suddenly spoke.
That's right. You know that
What?
memory card we found?
Yeah. This thing? Yeah. What does this thing do?
Yeah. I think I know how we can take a look at what's on it.
Alright, what we got?
You don't remember? There was a memory card just like it that we used to solve the puzzles in here.
Yeah. He's right. There's a slot.
That's
next
right,
to
there's
the
a slot
key.
right here. Duh.
Should work for this one too.
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, right. And I still have the final nunnery game to go through too after this, which I'll get through one day. Definitely not doing the third game for a little while after this. These games drain me, like too much thinking. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, I want to see what's on it.
Too many different puzzles. So the card is slot next to the screen. Let's see what we got. No sooner had I done that, an image of waveform popped up onto the screen.
Is there an audio file on here?
It's a weird shape for an audio file,
Why
but
don't we turn up the volume a bit?
yeah, let's see what we got. When I tapped a few things on the screen, the bar began to move across the screen. For long, a voice drifted out of the speakers.
This is Control. How's it going over there? Bet you missed the sound of my voice, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. 999 was amazing. There was probably one puzzle that I struggled the most with, but I wasn't nearly as frustrated after figuring it out than I was with some of these puzzles.
Well, I gotta be honest. It's getting pretty lonely over here, too. Feeling kind of like, speaking of which,
Oops, sorry.
I'm looking at it right now.
Howling at the Moon, Lone Wolf Style.
Girl is beautiful.
Looking at it right now, the old girl is beautiful.
Never seen a moon this full. And that color.
And that would be the Blood Moon that was supposed to be out later on, and like right before New Year's.
That eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh? The moon's this amazing red. If it wasn't so beautiful, it'd be kind of ominous. Wish you guys could see it too, but sorry, forgot. You're supposed to be on Mars, aren't you? So, how are Phobos and Deimos looking right now? Sure hope I'll get to look up at them someday too.
We got humans over on Mars?
Anyway, over. Hey, something wrong? Talk to me, guys. What? You gonna play hard to get because we haven't talked in so long? Enough jokes, all right? Knock it off. Where are you guys? Is there something wrong with the radio? You're saying everything's green? Well then, what the hell's going on here? Why aren't they responding? No, the video feed's online. Look, you can see all 9 of them, 3 at each table.
All 9 of them, 3 at each table. Okay.
What? Someone hacked our feed? What do you mean this isn't live? An old clip on repeat? Who would do that?
Probably someone by the name
What the
Zero.
hell is happening here? This is Control. I repeat, this is Control. Please come in. I'm asking you to respond.
This is...
That sounded like Alice.
Thank God. You really had me worried there. What happened?
6 of us are... dead.
Never mind. Like, initially it sounded like Alice.
What?
Counting myself, there are only 3 left.
How? Why are...
They were killed.
What?
I guess you could say I killed them. No, that's not quite right. Not just them. Not just these 6. All of them. All 6 billion. Soon, I will have killed 6 billion people.
Like the first word that it sounded like it was Alice, but no.
Are you there? Respond! Damn it. This is Control. I repeat, this is Control. We have an emergency situation. We have an unconfirmed report of 6 deceased test subjects. Deploy rescue and escort teams to the test site immediately.
6 deceased, like I've killed billions.
Shit, what the hell happened in there?
Huh. Is that it?
Yes. What on earth was that?
Any ideas? Got only frowns and shaking heads in response. Only one person showed a reaction other than stunned confusion. Tenmyuji. Long after the audio ended, he stared at the screen, deep in thought.
Do you know something, Tenmyuji?
Yeah, I think I know what that was. It's probably a transmission from the Mars mission test site.
Mars?
We ain't getting to Mars by 2028, I'm sorry. Not the rate we're going.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, my favorite, until I found out how much of an asshole he was Ace. For some reason, I just naturally gravitated towards the villains. Especially if they keep it to the very end that they're the villains. But yeah, for most of the first game, it was Ace.
You mean some kind of space travel?
What kind of test site was it?
Did you know that the government is developing spaceships with particle annihilation engines? These ships would be able to get humans to Mars a lot faster than old chemical rockets, but they don't want to just send a manned Mars mission off half-cocked.
Let's see here. I'm gonna go with Santa.
That was the idea behind this test. They built a whole complex. The idea was that it would be a simulation of a manned mission to Mars with a crew of 9 men and women. They'd monitor the whole thing and use that data to plan the real mission.
So what? We just listened to was transmission from that project?
Yeah.
Why is something like that here?
Don't know why. We found it in the safe. No explanation. Dollars to donuts, it's got something to do with Zero's plan.
You mean we were meant to hear what was on that card?
Yeah.
It's all very interesting, but how exactly do you know about all this?
Oh, about the simulated Mars mission?
Yes.
I was involved with the project.
Involved?
Now, the intent was to create as accurate a simulation as possible. That meant we'd need to simulate the radio silence we'd experienced during conjunction.
What's a conjunction?
It means two things in space are close to each other. In this case, we're talking about a superior conjunction, where Mars and Earth are on the exact opposite sides of the Sun.
That is quite the distance.
So unless we've got some sort of relay, there'll be a period of time where we won't be able to communicate with each other. What we heard on that card was when the simulated conjunction was scheduled to end.
That's when they died.
Now, we don't know that. They could have died long before that conversation. All we know is that's when it was discovered.
So 6 of the test subjects died, right?
Yeah.
Oh, do you remember what she said? There was something about how she didn't just kill 6 people. She said 6 billion. What the heck does she mean by that?
Just what the hell happened there?
Tenmyuji frowned and looked down at the floor. They were all silent as he paced slowly back and forth across the room. At last he stopped, raised his head, and spoke.
The truth is that there's a chance of
Virus?
Virus escaped from the test site.
Yeah.
Radical 6.
What? How can that be?
I'm just telling you what I know, okay? Nobody's sure how Radical 6 got in there in the first place, but one of the subjects might have been infected when they entered. Or the virus itself might have been an intentional part of the simulation. The test site deaths became the index case for a pandemic. Anyway, prevailing wisdom says it got out somehow. And once it was out, it spread pretty quick. All across the planet.
And it killed 6 billion people?
No, not directly. Best numbers put only a third or so of those deaths as directly caused by Radical 6. The other 4 billion died from the collapse caused by the deaths of that first third. The whole world just fell apart.
It's horrible. Wow, damn, a lot of questions. I don't even know where to start. Don't even know where to start, knowing where to start. Well, no, take that back. Explain that date. Unless I heard this wrong, they say Radical 6 got out was December 31st, 2028.
Yeah.
But the day I got grabbed by the guy in the gas mask was December 25th, 2028.
Me too.
I was kidnapped on Christmas, too.
Merry Christmas, guys. You get put into a death game.
Clover and I were taken 3 days earlier, on the 22nd.
You guys don't even get a Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying, right? That recording's made to close to a week after we were all picked up. What the hell is going on here? That thing is from the future.
See.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex gain all players. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed.
We're out of time. We need to go back to the warehouse.
No, you finished that sentence. Wait, you haven't answered.
Care. I need more than 10 minutes to explain everything. Half-assing it is just gonna make you more confused. Now get moving. That's enough!
Fine.
Shut your damn hole or I'm picking Betray!
Hey, come on now.
Maybe they were in Arizona. Maybe they were in the Nevada desert. I don't know. They might have been actually someplace warm. Of course, right now, anything warm this time of year, a little difficult, especially whether you're like this year.
Fine. Do what you want, but I need to get back to the AB rooms. I'd like to stay with Quark. He seems to be doing all right.
I'll stay here with him. If I can do the voting for our pair, I can trust her. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, sure.
Well, if you'd be willing to do that, I'd be much obliged. Thanks, Luna.
Of course. I'll make sure everything goes fine.
Tomioji gave her one last nod and turned and dashed out of the infirmary. Well, that's that, I guess. We should probably be going too.
Yes, we'll just have to wait to hear the rest of what he has to say later.
I'd rather just get it all out in the open now, but there's not much we can do.
Let's get going then.
Alright. Time to vote. We return to the warehouse. I'll find only Kay. Explain what happened with Quark. They glanced around the room. Hey, where's
He's
Dio?
gone into his AB room.
Already?
Indeed.
Then he opened the first AB gate, right?
Of course.
This is bad. I won't be able to talk with him. This is going to limit my choices.
You've only got one BP left, don't you?
Yeah. Luna's the same.
If Vi chooses Ally and Dio picks Betray...
Phi and Luna will be penalized.
I don't have a choice.
They both die.
I'll have to pick Betray. The risk with Ally is just too high.
Hey, Alice, don't you have one BP too?
That's right. But Kay and I will be playing against Quark.
And he'll just default to Ally. I guess you don't need to worry about getting penalized then, huh?
What if Alice and Kay chose Betray?
You needn't worry. That will not happen. Even though, as you have told me, Quark is recovering. He is still weak.
You know, I trust you less and less, Kay. Like, every time you had the opportunity to leave, you have taken it.
Moreover, he is only a child. To betray an innocent child would be...
Yeah, that would be unthinkable. Even if you ignore his age or condition. It's hardly fair to take advantage of someone who can't vote.
So you'll vote to Ally?
Yes.
Of course.
Well then, shall we go?
Yes.
Kay and Alice nodded to one another and disappeared in the AB room, second from the right. Sure. Thing is, I haven't even gotten to a point where I can actually open... I've seen the key. I've seen that it fits the back of his mask, but I haven't been able to open it. Because he has to be alive for me to open it. I haven't gotten those two situations to mingle. Period. Not saying anything. Fi turned and walked to the room just left of theirs. That left only myself, Clover, and Temiuji.
Do you remember what you said to me when you chose the blue door? Something about how you'd convince me to choose Ally? Seems like now would be the time to let me know how you're going to convince me.
Well, it's not that complicated. I promise you that Clover and I will vote Ally. That's it, pretty much.
I see.
I'm the only one that'll lose if he betrays me here.
And you figure I'll believe you because you've only got one BP. Once you've told me that you plan to ally, I won't be able to choose betray.
Yeah. I've seen his backstory. He has no interactions with other people. Oh, someone's sending a text. I wonder what's going on. Give me a sec. Everything's going crazy. Okay. Alright, I gotta see something. Snowing. It is snowing at my store. So, for the first time since the 80s, Florida is snowing. Good times. Alright. I mean, I do find Kay interesting as well. It's just, you know, when you have a social game like this, he is a massive detriment to getting everybody out alive. So, yeah, we're going through a winter storm, and it's pretty much hitting us, so... It's snowing where the store that I work is, but it's not snowing right where we are, right where we live, so... Interesting. Alright.
Since, if you're telling the truth...
Yeah. You'll kill me. Yep. We should be getting almost... It's just cloudy. Yeah, it's cloudy on my side of town, but on the other side, apparently, it's actually snowing, which... It's not good, because it's cold enough to snow, but it's warm enough to where that can melt, and it's going to get colder, so we're probably going to have ice tomorrow. And Florida, we don't have snow plows. We don't have salt trucks. We got none of that in terms of infrastructure, so we can't handle icy roads.
Not a bad plan, but it assumes that I've taken killing you off the table. Seems like a risky bet for you.
I disagree.
And why is that?
Clover BP is 6. If you ally and we betray, then she'd have enough points to escape, right? She could run off through the number 9 door as soon as this round is over.
Never.
That's easy for you to say. But think about it from my perspective. Sure, you might not, but you also might. If I guess wrong, that's a pretty big loss for me.
Well, what if Clover tries to seduce you to get what she wants?
I'll be dead. What?
Huh?
That's just an example. What I'm trying to say is that once you two are in that room, Clover might try and make some sort of bargain with you. I'm asking what you're going to do if that happens. Are you sure you'll still choose Ally?
Seduce me, huh?
Hey! What are you staring at, you perv? There's no way on earth I'd do anything like that! Ugh! As if, in your dreams, creep.
Well, that's that then. Not gonna lie, though. A little disappointed. Yes! Something, like, I get it, you know, it's a year later, you know. She's now working with a group trying to stop all this, but it's a weird design choice for her, for her attire. It's like, aren't you Aren't you a princess? Where's your brother in all this?
So I can trust you. You're gonna choose ally.
Yeah.
You can trust us.
Promise.
Of course.
Promise.
All right. I guess I'll vote ally too then.
Alright.
3 minutes remain.
Well, looks like we don't have much time left. I'm trusting you.
Trusting you too. Alright. Since I'll probably get through these two paths because they're very quick, and that'll be it for tonight because weather's looking pretty bad and I still have to cook dinner. It's gonna be a long night. So yeah, they'll still probably give me like 30 minutes to work with. Alright, well, let's get to it. Yeah, Clover, don't attempt to seduce me to convince me to betray him. Don't do a thing like that. Jesus. Alright. First path. Ally. Let's see how we get screwed over when we ally.
Hey, Sigma, I wanted to ask you something.
Of course. What's up?
Could you pick Betray for me?
Thank God, girl. Why?
I mean,
What?
I could try and, like, tackle you, but you're so big and strong. You'd probably just throw me on the ground and that'd be it.
What? Look. Last time you tried rushing for it, yeah, I did pick you up and throw you like a rag doll. It was my life to lose at that point. Yeah, well,
So I thought I might as well just ask you really nicely. Oh, I mean, I'd be happy to, pay you back. If you just pick Betray for me, then I'll listen to anything you say.
for the last minute you'll have until I leave. Anything?
Anything. So think carefully, okay? If you choose Ally, you're trusting him with your life.
Yeah, if you choose this betray, it's all over.
Are you really sure you can trust that old fart?
Hey, now that's not very
The only
nice.
safe choice is to pick Betray.
Look, if this happened without us planting the seed earlier, that it would actually be. I would rather prefer that. Like, we weren't talking about her doing this exact thing while we're in here. Probably like this more. But he chooses ally, we
Then
don't.
I'll have 9 BP, but you don't need to worry about that. Even if I do get 9 BP, I won't just go and open the number 9 door all by myself. I mean, Alice wouldn't have 9 points yet, and I can't leave her behind. Please, will you pick Betray?
20 seconds.
Jesus Christ, girl. The voting machine was in front of me. Didn't have much time left to think. Would I keep my promise to Tamiuji pick ally? Would I betray him for Clover and...
If you just pick Betray for me, then I'll listen to anything you say.
This is the most out of character Clover's been. Oh yeah, yep. That's how it is. This is the most out of character for her. And then there was only one possible answer.
3, 2,
Think with your brain.
1.
We're going to choose out.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results. Thank you, Ambidex Gates.
I was like, you gotta be joking with me. You gotta be messing with me because we were just talking about that. Now, if we weren't talking about that, yeah, I probably think she'd be more serious.
Game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Now, if she was like that and she had a knife on her and stabbed me, that would be in character. Because that would mean she would have completely lost it again. and gone, you know, full I'm gonna kill everybody mode again. Okay. 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 Woo! Fire and Luna. Living large. Hey, look, nothing bad happens. How is this a game over?
Points have been assigned or subtracted
Look.
accordingly.
I mean, technically, this is the third game for her. I know what you mean by third notary game for the player, but this is her third notary game. How unlucky can you get? How unlucky?
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Look at that! Nobody can leave.
Looks like you managed to trust me.
Well, it seems like I made the right choice.
Only did what I said I would.
You really helped me out.
I
Thanks.
can say the same thing. No need for thanks.
The corner of his mouth twitched with a grin. Felt myself smile a little in response. Clover, on the other hand, looked less than pleased.
That was a bad choice, Sigma.
Oh, get over it.
And after I told you I'd listen to anything you said. Oh well, whatever.
Maybe, you know, mature a bit. She sighed heavily, shot me one last annoyed look, and stalked off. My god. Across the room, Dio and Phi were already confronting one another over their own results.
You tried to kill me and Luna. Can't say I'm surprised.
Ah, don't give me that. You know exactly what I was doing. I knew you weren't stupid enough to pick Ally. You'd defend yourself with Betray, just like I would. Wait, where's Luna?
In the infirmary, looking after Quark.
Is that where Alice went too?
Alice? No, she went into one of the AB rooms with Kay.
Yes, we did indeed enter together.
To be honest, I thought Clover was zero. He had been through so much. You know what? That would make sense. Like, she's just had it. She's been through most of these that she just became the very thing that's been pursuing her. As far as Zero, I pegged it on to Luna. There's still no confirmation as to who Zero is in this game. Dio is just an outside agent. He's not Zero.
When the doors opened, however, she left, somewhat unsteadily, in the direction of the cyan door.
She left the warehouse?
Indeed.
Without even checking the results?
Correct. There was little reason to check them.
Yeah, it's not like Quark was gonna betray you.
Indeed.
And you two still choose Ally. Man, what a pair of bleeding hearts.
If you say so. Being mocked for my compassion is a small price to pay for retaining my humanity.
There's a lot I want to say to that, Kay. For every other path I've been through that you've taken to get that 9 BP, bullshit on this.
Where did Alice run off to?
While we were in the AB room, she mentioned being quite tired.
I was thinking that it was Luna for some reason, you know? Because it was just like Luna. You have the Lunar New Year, which I do believe was going to be the bunny. The bunny's, you know, dressed up, you know, in a Chinese New Year garb, you know. Think of that. Just like, it just seemed to fit. But I'll figure it out sooner or later.
Perhaps she went to one of the cabins to rest.
Oh, well, I guess that would make sense.
An ominous rumble filled the warehouse. There we go.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3. Star keys. There is no set limit on usage of the star keys. The
Ambidex we can play as many times as we want to get our 9 BP. Can open the gates as many times as we want, and nobody's died on this this path.
That means the star keys can be used to play the AB game any number of times. If I understood that announcement correctly, that is.
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
I mean, the issue being with this, though, is there is the issue of this pathway. We didn't find any bombs, so I don't know if there are bombs or we just won't know of our. We don't know of our impending doom. Yeah, you did. Can you guys all show me your bracelets? I want to see what our colored groups are this time. Within moments, a series of wrists were extended to me to examine. It's the first time I actually had to click through all that. Huh. Looks like all the colors are weird. Clover's a cyan pair and Phil's a magenta pair, but... Five. Tamiuji's a yellow
Three
pair.
solos are red, green, and blue.
We gotta make white.
K's red, Dio's green, and you're blue.
Then how are we supposed to group up for the chromatic doors? I think they're gonna be white this time.
Oh, yes. Dio told me about them.
But yeah. One path has a dead body. Another path has bombs. And the path that I'm currently in has neither. Or at least neither that we have found.
Very interesting.
Yeah, they're white. All of them. I had a good look while I was waiting for Sigma to show up, Don.
You should have seen them then too, Fi.
Yeah, I did. You're talking about the doors in the floor B where...
Yeah, so lay it on us. How are the groups going to shake it out this time? Find out and begin to explain. About to say, there's no way I'm going to be able... No. Alice must have died. That's what I'm thinking. Option A. Tamiuji and me would form one group. Fi and Dio would form another. Clover and Kay would form the third.
Huh? Wait, you mean there's only one option?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no other way we can group up to make white. Alice, Luna, and Quark aren't here to show us their bracelets, so we don't know. But it's pretty clear they'll all be pairs, since none of the pairs here have a partner.
So it'll be yellow, magenta, and cyan, right? Yep, and we'll just do the other path because these are going to be pretty quick to go through.
Alright, what now? I've got plenty of time until those white doors open.
Yeah, about an hour.
I'm gonna go find Alice.
Of course, I'll come with you then.
Clover gave her a shrug, and the two of them head out through the cyan door.
Do I really need to say it?
The infirmary, right? You going to check out Quark? Yeah. Give me a nod and try it out through the yellow door. Oh, I'm pretty sure that if I got other people coming in, they've done other paths, and I've done paths they haven't gotten to yet if they're still playing it. Like, one thing I like about this game, like, there's so many different ways that you could do multiple playthroughs. There's a good chance that you're just going to find somebody that does a path completely different than yours. I left only three of us, DOK and myself. What are you guys going to do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head over to the lounge and have a drink. You want to tackle?
Are you making fun of me? I find it rather hard to drink with this mask on.
Ah, right, of course. My bad. Well, I'm out. Later.
With a lazy wave of his hand, Dio slouched off toward the magenta door. It took me a moment to realize Kay was following him.
Hey, what is this? You following me?
No, you must be mistaken. I hope to investigate Floor B further. There are still several rooms I haven't visited.
Okay. You don't have to tell me your life story. See ya.
Conversation ended as they reached the door and stepped through it. Alright, what should I do?
Tonight's that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh?
Of course. I need to get the rest of that story off to Tamiuji. The words were scarcely out of mouth before he saw off the dead run down the hallway toward the infirmary. Maybe he'll tell us since we allied with him. Huh? There's nobody here. The room was completely empty. I edged forward and peeked around the partition. There he was, Tamiuji. He was standing next to Quark, apparently oblivious to my presence, looking down at something in his hand. Picture? I must have made some small noise because he suddenly looked up, saw me, and hastily shoved the photo back into his pocket. What was that? It was a photo of something, right? Was it yours?
Forget it. It's got nothing to do with you.
But all the stuff we had with us when we got and grabbed were taken away. Why were you hiding it?
Why should I tell all of you about one measly photo?
I actually haven't heard of that one, Mineral Berry. You know what? What I'm going to do? Let me type that on my laptop just so I can look it up later. Okay. Give me a second here. Anyways, how are you? How are you doing? Oh. Oh. It looks like Doki Doki Literature Club with chess. That might be something for Halloween. Just looking at the store page on Steam, I was like, okay, yeah. That'll be something to consider. Anyway, where's Luna?
I asked her to leave. I wanted to be alone with Quark for a bit. So, why are you here?
I need you to finish your sentence before we did the AB game. Want to hear the rest?
The rest of what? What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about the simulated manned mission to Mars. We heard that recording about it.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Why are you fucking with me here, Temiyoji?
Getting old. Memory's not what it used to be. Seem to be forgetting a lot of stuff lately.
Hey, nice try, pal, but you're not getting away with it this time. You remember something, alright? You remember so much you told me it'd take way more than 10 minutes to tell it all.
You really sure you want to know?
I am not memo. As far as the flow chart going, I went to the middle. I allied with the first person. Went through the blue door. And we're right here. And then once I'm done with this, gonna do this, and that'll be it for tonight. I was thinking maybe now that I allied with him that he would be more upfront with the information, but I guess that's a bullshit.
Maybe he'll tell you and then you'll regret it. Maybe you'll wish you'd kept your fool mouth shut.
No, this is probably very important.
Just think about all the hopes you've got for the future and all the happy memories of your past. What if what I have to tell you makes everything you've ever believed ring hollow, and the whole world just crumbles around you?
Just tell me.
You sure you want that?
Look where we are right now. What's going to change in our life? Seriously. We're in a death game right now. Hey, come on, you don't need to threaten me.
This isn't a threat. I'm being honest here. Are you really, truly prepared?
Well, of course. Never got the chance to say I am. Alice is dead. Before I could, Phi exploded in the room, her face a mixture of anxiety and fear.
Good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Alice is... Look,
yeah.
Just come with me, all right? She's in the number 2 cabin.
She got infected. Or she was either attacked or got infected. Either or. Without waiting for a response, Phi spun around and ran back to the back of the room. Temiyoji and I exchanged a quick, confused look, then leaped out and took off after her. We're back to this, huh? Alright, if it's a scalpel, I think she did herself in, then. Alice! The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. Felt as if we walked straight into a brick wall. Stopped short, my body refusing to move. We always find her here, but the knife changes, and I do believe, depending on the knife, determines if it was Dio who did it, or if it was her, and I do believe with the scalpel it's her. Why did this happen? Forced one shaky foot forward to the next. My legs began to buckle, and I put a hand against the wall to stay myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down. Calm down. I mean, there is a path where they're both incapacitated. I just have to be able to dilute the medication into 2. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Her bracelet's off, man, it's too late. Maybe we can still save her. Then I last pressed my fingers to her neck, and those hopes were dashed. No pulse. Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils dilated hideously, making her face seem somewhat inhuman. No. No, it's not true. Why? Then I noticed it. All the blood must have distracted me, but now I saw there was a scalpel buried in her chest. Judging by the position of its handle, she'd been stabbed through the heart. I felt a sympathetic twinge of pain in my own chest, and then my stomach lurched. Bile and hopelessness rose up in my throat. I stood, hands balled tightly in a white-knuckled fist, and took a deep breath. All around the room were the rest of the Nonary Games participants, except, of course, for Quark. Juan asked which one of them had killed her. Even if it had been one of them, though, there was no way they'd answer. All I could do was stare at each one of them in turn, asking myself, is this person a murderer? The looks they traded with one another suggests I wasn't the only person wondering if they were standing next to a killer. An unsettling silence filled the room. Clover was the first to speak.
Who did this? Say something. Answer me!
I'm just always going to blame Dio.
Please, Clover, calm down. We don't even know if she was killed. Then what happened? An accident? You think a scalpel just dropped from the ceiling and stabbed her?
Cool it, kid.
You did it, didn't you?
Are you nuts?
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Clover, even if we assume that she was murdered, that doesn't necessarily mean the killer was one of us, does it?
Wait a minute. You went into the AB room with something happened in there, didn't it?
Yeah.
No, nothing happened.
Don't lie to me! There's no way Alice would just run off like that! She wouldn't leave me! Something happened! If she was going to leave, she'd tell me! She...
Hey, Clover, don't you think just assuming Alice was murdered is jumping the gun
How can you look at her and say that? Scalpels don't just stab people all by themselves!
I mean, can we scan her?
I see. I get it now. You're all in on it, aren't you?
Dio was also killed in one of the paths, but it was Dio and Cade that died in the same room.
It wasn't just one killer. It was 6! No wonder you're so anxious to say this wasn't a murder.
Clover, please.
Fine. Show me some proof then. Prove to me in 10 seconds that you didn't murder my friend, or I'm going to kill every last one of you bastards!
Quark, Alice, and Kay.
You're all going to die just like she did!
Hey, hold on a minute.
9, 8, 7, Clover! 6, 5, 4,
Clover!
3, 2, 1!
Oh my god, in some of these... Those affected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. When you went off after Ally with a... Let's see here. Alice... I don't recall Alice. But yeah, yeah. Suddenly, Clover moved. Leapt forward and clamped my hand around her wrist.
What are you
Clover, listen. Alice wasn't killed. Nobody murdered her. She took her own life.
What?
Okay, second lock. Okay. Okay. That's actually from the last route the last route I just did before going to this route. Okay, that solved this one. What?
No, there's no way she'd do that.
It's true. She stabbed herself in the heart with a scalpel.
All right. Where'd she get the scalpel then?
Well?
I did hear someone come into the infirmary right after the AB game ended.
Was that before I showed up?
Yes, I got up to see who it was, but they were already gone. It could have been Alice.
So she could have taken the scalpel then.
Yes, I think so. You're lying! This is all a lie! It has to be!
Imagine if this was your first path and you got all those flashes, those flashbacks, and some of that wouldn't even make any sense because the lady isn't dead in this path. It's not. It's the truth.
Then why did she do it? Why would Alice kill herself?
She probably didn't have a reason.
What?
She'd been infected with Radical 6. That's what killed her.
But you just said she killed herself. Just tell me the truth. Then prove
I am.
it. Your 10 seconds ran out a long time ago. So if you don't have any proof...
I do. I have proof. There was a journal in the lab, wasn't there, Kay? Show it to me.
Journal?
It would have been in the safe.
Well, Alice would have it then.
Fine, can you? I don't feel it right touching a dead woman's body. Could you take a look?
Sure.
Her hands barely shook as she quickly searched through Alice's clothing. It was only seconds before she stopped. Slowly and carefully, she drew something out. There it was, the journal. If I turned it, but I shook my head. You read it. It's in Latin. Can't make heads or tails of it. She cocked an eyebrow at me and flipped the small book open. When she looked back at me, it was with both suspicion and surprise.
Yeah, it is Latin, but translating this is impossible. It's full of words I've never heard before. I can barely understand any of this.
Just go to, like, page 233. Or page 216. That works, too.
Huh?
Turn to page 216. You should be able to read that one. Eyes frowned deep, but she did as I suggested. Now, she shouldn't be suspicious. She's already in on this. She already knows. She's been telling me shit she shouldn't know. I watched her eyes quickly scan the page before looking up at me with renewed suspicion.
Yeah, I can read this page. How did you know? No, wait. How did you even know there was a journal in the lab?
Yes, I know. Like, we both have this gift. This is, I guess I have a better memory for it. I just knew.
You just knew? Come on.
Look, just read it, okay? Clover wants to hear what it has to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Give me a moment to look it over.
After a few moments of whispering herself in Latin, Fi began to translate, paraphrasing the contents of the journal. Yeah. Radical 6 reduces the processing speed of the brain by a factor of the root of 1/6. One of the symptoms of Radical 6 is an overwhelming urge to commit suicide. Research has shown that it would probably respond to the right sort of antiviral medication, but no one's been able to develop one yet. Nearby towns are filled with the corpses of people who took their own lives. The unaffected only barely managed to survive, and they've been sent to underground shelters supervised by the government.
Oh Lord, please, let their future be a bright one.
Oh yeah, it's looking real bright right now. Fi shut the journal with a soft slap. Sickly silence drifted through the room. The newspaper article recording the conversation with Temiyuji and now this journal entry. There was no more hiding from the truth. The pandemic had already happened. All of Clover's rage suddenly dissipated and she collapsed to the floor, tears pouring down her face. None of us had the heart to say anything. For several long moments, the only sound in the room was Clover's sobs.
We've got a problem. It's almost time for the primary doors to open.
Yeah, only 10 minutes left.
Sorry, but I'll be taking Alice's bracelet. Vi and I won't be able to open the secondary door without it.
So she was a magenta pair, just like me.
Just now noticed that, did ya?
When she spoke, Dio grabbed the bracelet off the floor.
What color is your bracelet, Luna?
I'm a cyan pear.
You are part of Clover's pair, then. That means the two of you will need to come with me.
I guess so. Come on now, Clover. We need to go. Alice would want you to survive, wouldn't she? You'll never be able to figure out why all this happened if you stay here. Please. You're right. Alice, I promise I'll find out what happened to you.
I mean, we know what happened to her. She got infected.
I'll figure out who Zero really is. I mean, if you'd never been locked up in here, you never would have... This never would have happened. So it's like Zero killed you. I promise. I'll avenge you.
Clover stood up and rubbed her hands roughly over her eyes, smearing tears across her face. Then, with a determined frown, she strode out of the room.
Alright, we're out of time. Move, people.
You guys head on down to the Floor B warehouse. We'll catch up with you later.
Alright. Quark's got the yellow bracelet, which makes him your partner, right?
Yeah, can't exactly leave him behind.
Without him, we'd end up being stuck in the AV room.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's go. See the rest of you once you picked up Quark.
Very well. Until we meet again.
Alright. It's not over yet. Now, where is... Is Quark still going to be in the infirmary?
Quark! You're awake!
Yeah, I just woke up. Hey,
My God.
where's everybody else?
Oh, God. Quark.
Temiuji's entire body shook with emotion as he drew closer to him. Cautiously laid a trembling hand on the boy's shoulder, almost as if he were afraid Quark would disappear in a puff of smoke the moment he was touched. When Quark proved his need to be corporeal, Temiuji let out a cry and threw his arms around him.
What's wrong? Are you okay, Grandpa?
Nothing's wrong. I'm fine.
But
Quark gave him a puzzled look. Temiuji didn't even notice. His face was a mixture of happiness and relief. Now I could see tears swinging from the wrinkled corners of his eyes. All the traces of usual gruff stoicism had vanished. I didn't want to interrupt such a happy reunion, but we were running out of time. Still, Temiuji deserved a few minutes. Left him alone. If we have to do a puzzle, I need a save right here then, because I don't have time to do another puzzle. At last, Temiuji seemed to be recovering and shifted from an embrace to a protective arm around the shoulder.
So, how are you feeling?
feeling? Well, okay, I guess. Was I sick or something?
No. You're not sick.
Not anymore!
If you feel fine, then you're fine.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I should never have gotten you involved in all this.
Yeah.
What are you apologizing for?
You're doing it again.
Are you...
I'll save when the
Where's
puzzle
everybody
starts.
else? Mr. Sigma's here, but he's just been standing there looking kind of silly.
Yeah. I've been dumbfounded. This is the first time I've seen you awake and cured in 20 hours of gameplay. He gave him a nervous smile, explained about the white doors. Got the feeling Temiuji didn't want Quark to know about Radical 6, so I avoided any mention of it. Alice's death was something I also left for later.
Okay, that makes sense. That means I'm on a team with you guys, right?
Right.
So, these white doors, when are they gonna open?
4 minutes! Well, we got 4 minutes until the primary doors open.
Oh, that's not good. We need to hurry. Come on! How do we get to the Floor B warehouse?
Okay, we're going.
Alright. Hurry, Quark! Maybe I'll get some information out of you. Alright, go in here. Then. It's open.
Chromatic doors have opened.
Mm-hmm.
5
Yep.
minutes remain.
You're late. Where the hell have you... Quark?
You're awake.
And fully recovered, apparently.
I am also relieved to see you well again.
Me too.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Looked at the others from behind Quark and held a warning finger up to my lips. There were a few momentary raised eyebrows and some nervous coughing as everyone suddenly fell silent.
Huh?
From Quark's perspective, it must have seemed especially odd.
Anyway, there isn't any time left. We need to hurry.
But there are 3 doors.
Which team goes to which door?
All of the doors are identical for this round. I believe it doesn't matter which team uses which door.
Then we're taking the one in the middle.
Why that one?
You want a kill shot? You aim for the center. You're more likely to just miss the extremities.
That logic is flawed and more than slightly disturbing. Unfortunately, I don't really have a counter-argument, so center door it is.
I suppose we could go with the one on the left. Is that okay? I mean, we could go with the other one if you want.
King Clover only nodded. Oh,
Well, there's only one left.
The door on the right.
here we
Any
go.
objections?
Nope.
All right, let's move.
30 seconds.
Hurry it up. This thing's gonna close.
I know.
Alright.
It's time we were going as well.
Right. Sure.
Come on, guys. There's no time to
Right
waste.
behind you.
Let's go.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic.
Everything's closing. I didn't think I'd actually get a puzzle with so little left to go on the flowchart, but here we are. Director's office. Wait a minute. I've been in here on the very left of the flowchart. What is this place?
Probably the office of whoever it is that's running this place.
It said director's office on the door.
Yes, once we start this, I'll listen to that. So this must be Zero Senior's
Maybe.
office.
Or maybe not.
Oh, which is it?
Why the hell would I know?
We should look around. If this really is Zero Senior's room, there might be some clue.
Yeah, you got a point. Let's get started then. Seek a way out. Okay, so I'm going to want to save right now because I want to start this fresh the next time I boot this up. So, what is it you would like me to see? There's quite a bit to look through. Large wooden credenza. Gotta be careful so I don't accidentally do something might. Turn on the face scanner. We have a face scanner. Ah, this thing. What is this? One of those train machines you see at late night infomercials? Facial recognition device. What? Put your hand on either side and hold your face in front of that lens. Then check your face against whatever it's got on its database. Oh, huh? How'd you know that? I'm in the salvage business. Every so often one of these babies shows up. Doesn't look like it's turned on. Yeah, nothing happens when I put my face in front of it. There's something to the right of the lens over there. It looks an awful lot like a keyhole. If we had a key for it, think maybe we could turn it on? I assume so. Shit. I need to find a key. No. No. Alright, but these business card holder. File where you put business cards, got these weird shapes in the back. Maybe if you line them up a particular way, that you get some sort of hint. Well, I guess we could give it a shot. I have nothing for that. Okay. Hello, you want a Quark? Don't need a balloon. I'm not a kid. Really? How old are you? 20? What? No way. Gotcha. You know, what's the balloon in the middle of the room for? Okay, there's a screen built to the credenza. Starting up, please wait. What's it starting? Beats me. When anybody says it means you won't do squat if you mess with it right now. How would you go to look at something else? Okay, got a globe. Examine. Globe, does it look kind of weird? I think somebody glued a piece of paper to it. Let's see if we can get it off. Okay. All that for a piece of paper. World map. Purple. Yellow. White to cyan. Green to magenta. I just wanted to open up. I just wanted to turn the face scanner on. It looks like I might as well be solving the whole puzzle at that point. Huh. This is cheap brandy. Alcohol's bad. This bad shouldn't even exist. So these best if I dispose safely with my... I'll be taking that. Cheap brandy. Anything? Must be real tight while he's stocking this cheap stuff. Might as well be water. Is it really that bad? Well, I bet I can't be sure. It's really hard to judge brandy until you taste it. So, no. So what I'm going to do is... It's alright, man. Sometimes, yeah, it's like there's something you want to see, but you forget that there's like a whole puzzle just to get the thing. But yeah. I'm going to have to leave this until next time. I thought these were going to be... I'm sorry, this just completely opened up. This opened up way further than I thought it would. Like, it stopped here. It stopped here, and then it just opened up. The flowchart's always evolving. It never ends. Okay. Yeah. But I'm gonna have to continue this later. It's alright. I'll start this at the very beginning of the puzzle. Thank you for following. Now, tomorrow would be my next streaming day. It'll be more in the evening. But, it's going to be finishing up Leave a Leave. I've done everything else. I've gotten the evil ending. It's just finally getting the good ending to Leave a Leave. But if I start this game up, it won't be until probably next Tuesday. Or if I find another day to stream, like if I get off early at work, I might stream again this week. Who knows? The weather might actually let me get out early. But we'll see. So, let's see here. Yeah, I'm just going to call it for the night. Alright, guys. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for following. Thank you for hanging out. I'll probably do this next week, but tomorrow it's going to be finishing up Leave a Leave, and then we're moving on to something else. So until next time, this is Faramir signing out. Good night, guys.